I'm Kim Zupan. I've written the novel The Ploughmen. This is a story about an old criminal and a young deputy sheriff in Montana, out west in the U.S. A relationship that develops as they speak between the bars, largely late at night, and ends rather bloodily and tragically and bittersweet after the old man escapes and bad things ensue. In my younger life, before writing consumed me, the all-consuming activity in my life was rodeo, and I rode bareback horses professionally for about a decade. And at some point in those years, I was bucked off rather awkwardly and broke my neck. And so I wore a halo brace in which they crank these bolts into your skull to keep you immobile. It wasn't fun, as you might guess, but I was able to come back after that and rode for a couple more years. And then I realized I had things to write and it was time to quit. So I came to write this book after having talked with a friend of mine who was a deputy sheriff in Great Falls, Montana for years before becoming a federal agent. And he told me the story of having met this old man. So it is loosely based on fact. And he told me these stories about this career criminal who had a very colorful and horrible career. And this story percolated in my head for a number of years before it forced its way out. The Montana landscape has an enormous input on my writing. It's become almost another character in the book, as much of a character as in this book John Gload or Valentine Millimaki. It always has. I love the state. It's raw, it's open, unpopulated, and it becomes really another aspect, another facet of the book in practically everything I've ever written.